All right, we're going to answer this question here. It's taken from VCAR 2020, paper 1, question 25. And we're going to do something a bit odd. I'm actually going to ignore this first statement here. So just put a line through it. The reason why is because we actually haven't come across this idea yet. But it's actually pretty much exactly the same as an interest-only loan. So we're just going to pretend for a moment that this is an interest-only loan question because it basically is. It basically is an interest-only loan. That will make more sense when we get a bit further on. So again, we're pretending this is an interest-only loan question. And it's saying, the recursion relation that could match this graphical representation is, well, the first thing you have to do is to be able to look at your graph here and recognize, oh, this is an interest-only loan. The reason why we know it's an interest-only loan is because the value, so the principal value never changes. So you can see just by looking at all of these that it's quite clear that the loan that they've taken out is $200,000. And as you can see, every month or iteration or whatever it is, it's always remaining as $200,000. So therefore, that tells us this is an interest-only loan, meaning the payments that we're making are only covering what? They're only covering the interest. The principal remains the same. So now what we have to do is we have to figure out, well, does the interest here, so the interest of this number, does it match the repayment that I'm making? Because remember, with an interest-only loan, the interest that is accruing each time has to be equal to the repayment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask myself the question, okay, and I'm actually do this in a thinner pen just to make sure that it fits. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to be taking this right here. Now, what that means is 1.5% of the initial amount, which is 200,000. And what it should be equal to is 2,500 if A is the correct answer, because that would mean that the interest generated on $200,000, so 0.0015 times by, oh, there's too many zeros there, 15, times by 200, 123. Well, as you can see, that's 3,000, which is not the same as 2,500. No good. We then go to our next one, and we're going to say, all right, this is saying that 2.5% of 200,000 is equal to, let's do it, 0.025 times by 200, 123. It's going to be $5,000. So the interest that is generated each time is $5,000. And would you look at that? The repayment is also $5,000. So that's telling me that the interest is equal to the repayment. Therefore, B is my correct answer. And again, you would just continue doing this process again and again, and you'd find that nothing works except for B. So that means B is my correct answer for question 25 here. And sure enough, 79% of the state were able to answer this correctly. So pretty well done. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll see you in the next one.